want Wind Waker to hit so badly.
Well, and you know what? Even if there's nothing that's must buy right now, 2026 is gonna have at least a fair share of shadow drops, right?
Oh, yeah.
Games that I think of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 even. How Nintendo announced it and was like, "Yeah, it's coming in like 3 months or 2 months or whatever after the summer." This huge game, and it's been quite a while since that release, so we're about due for another Xenoblade Chronicles, quite possibly. We'll see about that. But speaking of shadow drops, is that I actually do have a few awards that I want to give out. And the first award that I have is actually the best shadow drop award from 2025. It's always fun just to come together and hand out a few awards, talk about a few games. We don't even have to talk about the games, but at least give some awards out. And the best shadow drop, definitely from 2025, has to go to Hollow Knight Silksong, because it only took 7 years to shadow drop. So that one is definitely the best one. Because both those things are true. Everyone was waiting, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, it comes out next week."
I guess I'm gonna sort of like, and I talked about some of my highlights, but I'll give out some awards here. I think, yeah, and it is a game that I played, but honestly, I'm just gonna say like, yeah, you're all that and a bag of chips. I'm gonna sort of like throw that to Expedition 33.
Okay.
Like it is kind of like it's a bit of a real one. So.
Yeah. Okay, so just because we've already mentioned it a couple times, I'll skip the line here. I did have an award to give out, and it's the Wee Wee Award. And that one goes to, the Wee Wee Award. And you know what?
You're so
Pokemon Legends Z to A almost took it. It was almost the most French game that came out this year, except that Claire Obscure Expedition 33 came along with its baguettes and its striped shirts, and it just snatched it out.
Dude, friggin' mimes, man. Like psychotic mimes. Yeah.
So it gets the Wee Wee Award as
Dude,
well.
The Wee Wee Award. Oh, man.
At least it's not the Wii U Award, because that would be a pretty poor award. Anyways, that was kind of an awkward joke, but I do have another award, which is the Most Awkward Beach Scene Award. Oh, what games have you been playing, Josh? I'm sure you're asking yourself. But the Most Awkward Beach Scene Award definitely goes to Death Stranding 2. So, because that game is on the beach.
You just like you're loving this. Like
I am. Yeah. We had our pickle talk earlier, and so here we are with the awards. It's just a lot of fun. I've got 2 more awards. Do you have any more to hand out?
Not really. I don't. You know what though? I think mine are a little more like sincere, a little more earnest.
Okay.
And again, it's sort of like, well, and I've used this before, but this is for a game that I played this year.
Okay.
How do I win? I guess it's not you, it's me. And it's not a game from this year, but it's Astrobot, man. Like I think it was just like I really did want to get the platinum for that, and Megan ended up getting the platinum on my account. But like I just kind of came to terms with the fact that like platformers and me, we're just not like that anymore. I don't know if we ever were like that. But and so it's kind of like, yeah, I recognize that game is awesome. But there's also a part where I was like, I'm not doing that. Like I look at some of those challenges and I'm like, I'm not doing that. That's stupid. I'm not doing that thing.
Yeah.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, Astrobot, I believe there was a game in that series before Astrobot, right? Rescue Mission was the one.
Mm-hmm.
And Astrobot, I guess technically you could think of it as a sequel. Well, the award that I have here is for the best sequel. And this comes in a year where there were a lot of sequels, right? Hollow Knight, there was Death Stranding, there was Kingdom Come Deliverance, and even Hades. But none of those actually get the best sequel award to me. To me, the best sequel award goes to the Switch 2. That's the best sequel that came out this year. Is the console. So,
yeah,
congratulations.
It's pretty terrible.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've got one.
Okay. Still thinking about it, mulling it over.
There's a couple games that came out last year that I do want to sort of like give some flowers to. Like obviously, like Hades 2 is kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Like if I was giving an award to Hades 2, it'd be like, oh, surprise, it's really good. Like,
yeah,
didn't see that one coming, kind of like.
Because it was in early access.
Yeah, and you know, I don't know. The output from that studio is so inconsistent,
right?
Like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
no, but I think, and these are two games that I have not played, but I did pick
Right.
up. But like, I think, you know, the best, how do it's the best comic book video game
Oh,
that
okay.
isn't a Marvel game, and it's
Okay.
Dispatch. I have not played that, but like everything about that looks really compelling. It's sort of it's a sort of a homage or a spiritual successor to those Telltale games,
Mhm.
and I think it looks really cool. And I haven't played it at all, so it could be absolute garbage.
Mhm.
But even if it's absolute garbage, it's probably better than most Marvel content. So
Oh, yikes.
I don't know. That's
Nice.
it's
Nice.
not nearly as clever as some of the slop that you've been throwing around.
I
But
mean,
like,
it's definitely better than at least what the movies have been for the past few years. So I'm sure it's better written. Well, we've mentioned this game a few times, but for my final award, it's the just for the heck of it award. It goes to Hades 2.
Just for the heck of it.
Yeah.
You know what?
There were some more like vulgar ways that I could go about it because we've made jokes like that. I believe when we did the episode, you know. But so I decided to keep it soft PG, just for the heck of it. Hades 2.